guys, welcome back. So on my IGTV today, I want to give you guys a tutorial on how to use the One2 Cosmetic magnetic lashes. I have told you guys a lot about these. I use them for my bridal shower. I use them for weddings, events. I absolutely love them because over a little bit of practice, they become super easy to use even on just a date night on Friday night. So what I love about each set, they kind of come with two sets, at least the one that I ordered. And this one's just the natural winged look where it's half the lash. And it does come with an applicator, but I actually prefer using my fingers. So for those of you that are new or to the magnetic lashes, what's so easy about them to just basically describe how they work is each lash has a little magnet on them. I'm like dropping things today. And what you're going to do is basically sandwich your own lash in between two of these, and that's what holds it together. One thing to consider is that if you put it on wrong, they come off. There's no mess, there's no glue. You can put it on again. I'll have to admit that every time I put these on, there's one that goes on really easy and one that takes me a couple tries. Now that I've said that out loud, it's probably gonna be really hard for me today, but here we go. So I'm gonna start with the right eye. And what's nice is they're labeled. So you can always put them back in the same place so you know which one's for your right eye, which one's for your left, which one's for the top, which one's for the bottom. Keeps it nice and organized in this case. So I'm going to start with the top right. So as I said, I use my fingers for this. It's taken a little bit of practice, but I just like to get in there to be able to position it exactly how I want it. So again, take the lash, and what I do is I close my right eye and I place this lash right where I want it on the lid. I would recommend that you don't want it to be out too wide because then it looks not so natural. So now that that's in place, you can slowly open your eye and make sure that you like exactly where it's positioned when you're looking at your face. Which I do. Like I said, I don't like it when it goes out too long or too wide because then it doesn't look natural. This just kind of helps fill in that outside of the lash. So then I'm gonna go in with the bottom, which also has a little magnet, as you can see, and just put it under there, exactly where the other one is, and lay it on. And as you can see, it just kind of gives your lash, you can reposition too. So I actually messed this up. I'm gonna just start again. I'm gonna pull off gently the under part. Move this out just a smidge. Reposition the top lash to where I think it would look better, and then go back in with the bottom. You can kind of feel the magnets come together. And so what's important is to just be slow in your movements and make sure you're keeping it in place. And I actually like where this one landed, and now I'm gonna work on the left. So always start with the top because that's where you're going to be able to position your lash. Look how nice and full this now looks. It's so pretty. So I start with closing my eye and just placing it as close, just like you would do, I guess, with glue, is placing the lash as close to the lid as possible. And remember, if it's not perfect, you can take it off and do it again like I did on the first one. Okay, so I actually really like where that landed, so I just have to be very careful not to let it move, and take the bottom lash and find the magnet and there we go, and it clicked into place. I think I like how those turned out.